Okay, now I'm going to do problem number 38 from page 127. And this one is to construct a truth table for this statement. P or, open parentheses, Q and the letter R. And I'm doing this one because I want to. Nobody sent this in. I just thought it would be a nice one to do. I'm seeing here I have three statements, P, Q, R, that build this problem. Since there are three statements, that means I'm going to have 2 to the third, which is 8 lines in the truth table. This does not count the line that I used for the titles. So really, 9 lines. Here's my title line. And here I'm going to need a column for P, a column for Q, and a column for R. And from here, I will have to put in 8 lines. And what I find usually that I'll do in class, if you might have noticed, is, where I want the halfway mark, halfway, and then I can just kind of divvy that up to make the spaces about the same size, as close to as I can freehand. One more, and I think that'll be 8. I'll double check by counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got it. I'm going to take the column that's the furthest in, the R column, and that's going to be my alternating column. TF, 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 TF. And then for column Q, I'll do 2 T's and 2 F's. So T, T, F, F, T, T, F, F, all the way down the page. Column number the first column, P, will be 4 T's and then 4 F's. From here, I'm going to build the statement that they've given me. In parentheses, I have Q and R. So that'll be my next column. And what I did in class is I did number my columns. So I could number them here. I'm going to use this red pen that might not show up too well on the video, but I'll give it a try. So I use that column 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to do column 4. Column 4 is column 2 connected by and to column 3. And if you want to go with our statements, we will go to Blue Bayou and we will go to the movies. I can look at my lines and see on the first line, we will go to Blue Bayou is true. We will go to the movies is true. And if the connecting word is and, they both have to be true for the statement to be true. On the next line, I have T and F. So we will go to Blue Bayou is true. We will go to the movies is false. If we used and, they have to both be true for the statement to be true. On the third line, we will go to Blue Bayou is false. We will go to the movies is true. So connecting's and, that's false because we did not go to Blue Bayou in that case. On the next line, I have false and false. So that means we didn't go to either of the two places, and then you're really in the doghouse. On the fifth line, I have Q is true, R is true, so we will go to Blue Bayou and we will go to the movies. We did both, so that's true. On the next line, we will go to Blue Bayou is true, we will go to the movies is false. So if we said we're doing both, well, we didn't. That's false. On the next line, false for Blue Bayou, true for the movies, but if we said we're doing both, we did not keep our promise. On the last line, we have false and false with the connector and, that is false. Our next and final column is P, or, Q, and or. I'll close off my little chart there. This is column number 5. And column 5 is column 1, connected by or, to column 4. On the first line, P is true. In column 4, I have true. The connector is or, the word or. We will go to Blue Bayou, or we will go to the movies. Blue Bayou is true. The movies is true. We did not break our promise. That's a T. If the connector is or, remember you only need to have one T, one true for it to be true. If you have two trues, that's okay. It's still true. On the next line, let's see, we have T, F. T or F, that is true. On the third line, T or F, that is true. On the next line, T or F, that is true. On the fifth line, false or true is true. The sixth line, I have false or false. And if I go back to my statements, we will go to Blue Bayou, or we will go to the movies. On line number 6, we did not do either one, so that's false. On line number 7, I have false or false. That's false. And on line number 8, false or false. That is false. So there's the truth table for number 38. And I hope you're studying and keep sending in those questions.